Hey guys, it's Miles with Custom Gear. I'm here with Brad Coonert, actually the designer of our new Ghost Harness, and we just got the 32-inch micro in, which I'm going to try on here. So we wanted to go through and show you guys how to properly set this up to your body for the first time after you get it out of the package. I use a traditional kind of rock climbing style harness right now, but when we came out with the Ghost, I knew I wanted to pick Brad's brain about it a little bit and see what the features are and see what it's like and how it stacks up against the competition. So,
okay, Miles, the first thing that to set up once you get out of the package should be the leg straps. So what I like to do, there'll be some elastic bands here, and I'd like to take the leg straps out. At this point, I'd put it out around your waist, and the waist buckle's on your left here. Right there, yep. Yep.
Buckle it down. Yep. Okay.
So
the waist belt's done. I got the belt on me now.
Right. So the next step is going to get these to the length that fits you. Now, right here, this plastic buckle, looks like we're going to have to lengthen it a little bit. What you do is you're going to crisscross it. The one from your left side will go in this loop, leg loop over here with the G-hook. So definitely, it's going to need to be lengthened. So just lengthen that.
Okay, so I'll grab my right leg strap. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to throw that through the G-hook through this strap here.
Yep, that's your leg strap. Now they'll do the same thing with your left one.
I got to lengthen that guy out. So let's make him longer quick.
And what we're going to eventually do, once you get it to the right length, through one of them elastic straps is where both leg straps are going to go through. That's going to create an X.
Okay.
That eventually, once you have it set up, you can step in and out of very easily.
Gotcha. Okay, so now we got both legs.
Yep. And this is something, once you get set up, Miles, the first time, you never have to do it again.
Okay.
I mean, it's...
Yeah, kind of set it and done, right?
Yep. No, exactly. That's what you would want your harness to look like. So you would step through each side as you get in and out of the harness. Now, once you get to this point, if you want to fine tune these plastic clips for adjusting, so you don't have any extra slack, and tails hanging out, that would be the time I would do it.
Okay. Yeah, this looks really streamlined and small and compact, and it's super lightweight, which I love. So let's get
just step into it and
see how she feels.
See how it all comes up on you.
Got my waist belt there. Tighten the waist down.
So at this point, you would take this is the ring, and this is your strap. So the ring would be facing you.
Like this?
Yep. Make sure there's no twist in it.
Yep.
And now your buckle for this ring strap
right here
is on your right side.
Okay.
Yep. Now that's going to just...
That's fine.
Very key point when you're out in the woods. This is good, how easily you're able to adjust, closer to the tree or farther away. So, and there's a neoprene sleeve that you can put over the buckle once you're out there. So now all that's left is your tree strap going through the buckle.
Okay,
so you feed that through. It's a little tight where that tab is, but that'll get through there, no problem.
Okay, and then we're taking the carabiner.
Yeah.
Now you like running the carabiner from the bottom side up.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. And then once you're in, just spin that to tighten it.
Right.
Yep. So yeah, that basically would be the tree.
Yeah.
And now as you lean back, there again, all your movement is in that ring. That ring's just a game changer.
Yeah.
So at this point, there's some straps hanging. But this thing's designed for all them straps to go to the place there are the way. Like where I've got mine on right now.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll eliminate all that stuff that's hanging there. There's a place to, for it designed to go.
All right, so now that we got it all set up and pretty well dialed in, I would say, why don't we take this out to the field and get it on a tree?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I started saddle hunting back in the 80s. And I loved the idea of saddle hunting, but over time, the bridge especially cost me a lot of deer. Complications sometimes of getting everything set up was an issue. And having your weak side and all that stuff, I just had to get rid of it. The thing that eliminated all my problems. Most of the problems I had with the traditional saddle was this ring. This ring is the key to everything.
Mm-hmm.
It allows you to move quickly, and the bridge, everything's out of your way. So once you see what this ring can do for you,
Yeah.
I mean that it's amazing.
So Brad, you're more of a leaner, right?
Yeah, and here's the ring. My bridge is basically right at my waist. That's personal preference. Some guys might want to run it lower, but for me, this is what works for me. Uh,
Now, are
here's
you able to sit in that, Brad?
Yeah,
Or
yep,
lean in with your knees to the tree,
yep.
let's
No,
say?
I
Or
mean if you want, I at times I can just lower it and
okay,
yep, sit.
nice.
Especially with the wider, with this bed. Yeah,
Yep. So that's another point there where you probably want the padded style if
yeah,
you're gonna plan
yeah,
on taking a seat.
yeah. If you just want to sit down in it, but being that this is more of a lineman's belt design, they were hunting, or I mean, up in poles
Yeah.
back in the 1800s. People can't believe once they get up in there and sit how comfortable this is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like I say, it's basically the concept of it is a lineman's belt.
Yeah. Sure.
I mean, that's how I developed it. I wanted it to be. When I was looking to fix the problems I had with the traditional harness, I went home, got in my lineman's belt. It just cost me, a really big buck, and
Mm-hmm.
it had been too much.
Yeah.
So I went home, I put on my lineman's belt, and I got up the tree and I was moving around. But the belt obviously is rubbing on the bark, making noise, and I go, how can I make this design work without that noise, with the belt part? Then all of a sudden the light kind of went off and come up with the ring idea and got a patent on it. And I mean, it's, there's none of this with your bridge trying to move, get around. At times this can be in your way at certain shots. And with here, I can just move anyway. Right here, this buckle is key. It's with one hand.
Yep.
You can just take it in or out. So if you need to turn around, even if you're in your saddle stand or any point in time, you can just turn like this and pull this right here, and this will adjust the tightness. So now I've got it where I can lean, and if I was in a tree stand, I could just sit down.
Nice.
So, but this is just such a key thing, how easy it is to
Tighten or loosen.
Right. I mean,
one-handed.
as I'm moving around, you just change it. It isn't like sometimes, with the traditional where you got your Persic knot
Yeah.
and carabiner, you're reaching up
2 hands.
to move
Yep.
and everything.
Sure.
Where everything here is, one-handed. So
I really like the versatility of the setups then, that you're with a saddle, you are strictly saddle hunting. Here you can be that
Right.
saddle style with a platform, you can be in a hang on, you can lean, you can sit, you can you can do anything.
Yeah.
So Brad, really what we're looking at, I mean, it's
Just
a rock climbing style harness with an adjustable bridge.
the adjustability of this is something that's not offered. I mean, it's just seamless movement and quiet. I mean, everything's, and if you got to lean and shoot, I mean, you can slowly control all your movements.
Yeah.
If you've have to be able to get turned, like I said with my bow, I just go like this, turn, and now I'm ready to shoot here.
Now,
I mean,
what's the weight rating or something on a ring like that?
I think it's about 8,000 pounds.
Oh wow. Okay.
This is a rock climbing ring.
Okay.
And I think it's designed for a 225-pound individual to fall 20 feet, 30 feet. So it's,
Wow.
yeah,
It's plenty stout enough, isn't it? Yeah. Good.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, like I said, you can turn and
Yeah, I like that.
yeah, and adjustability. I mean, if you need to, for whatever reason you need to get closer, it's one-handed. You need, even if you're on like here, I can only get so far, but on a traditional stand, if you want to get out farther, it can get out that far, and it's that quick.
All right, Brad, get out of there. Let me get in there quick.
Okay.
Let me see what this is all about.
All right.
Okay. Lashed in there. That's tight. Tighten up. line here. Okay, so this is where my slack comes in for me in order to twist and turn.
Okay, whatever feels comfortable. Yep.
Yep. All right, Brad. So now let's say I'm in my stand. I'm at my height. Where do I want to position this on the tree in order for me to be able to effectively hunt it and be comfortable if I do decide to turn around and sit, if I'm in a hang on?
So to begin with, if you would be in a hang on, I mean, you're about right. I might have it a little bit higher, but
so it's pulling straight from your hip.
Yeah.
Because if it's down, it wants to pull your hips
at
down.
an angle to get rid of.
So it's right around your belt level.
Yeah.
So if I want to turn around and sit, I got to give myself some slack in the waist belt here. And that's why this tether, you guys will notice, if you guys get it, you'll notice how much strap is here. Well, you need that in order to give yourself the slack to then turn around and sit down. Works good. I like it. And I like that you can run this buckle one-handed.
Yeah.
Tighten and loosen, like you were saying, one-handed.
Yeah. No, that's a key feature.
That's slick.
Yeah. Like here, I mean, just like you would in a traditional stand. I mean, you know, where this would be your strap for the tree. You would just obviously put that over here. And this here, what I do here with this is right here, these loops that are behind you.
Yeah, I like how compact it's all become now that I'm up here using it. I mean, honestly, it looks like it's less strappy than a conventional saddle setup where you got the bridge and you got all your ropes and all of that. Like
Nope. Once you get set up,
it's pretty trimmed down, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, Brad. So this thing feels really comfortable. But you're telling me that there's even some more adjustment that I can do with these leg straps.
Yes.
Things like that. And the positioning of them, right? So not just the tightening and the loosening, but where the straps actually ride on me.
Right. Yeah.
Positioning.
Yep. So, this was designed, you know, for personal comfort. Some guys' legs bigger, smaller, you know, and how they want it for their comfort level. So right here, that G hook right there through your legs would come off, and you can put it through here, you know, multiple.
Oh, behind the mollies,
right.
There's another wall.
Yeah, behind the mollies, and you can move it back. So
if I wanted the straps back here, forward more, nice.
Yep.
You can really tailor it right to how you want it to fit your body.
Exactly.
Depending on what gear you got, whether it's early season, late season, you know, you get into later seasons, you're obviously going to bulk up a little bit, so then you can release those, give yourself some more slack, and then maybe reposition them again, forward, backward, whatever you want.
Yeah.
All right, Brad, so I'm down and out of the tree now. A big thing for me, and I know a lot of guys, is they want to keep their stuff compact and small, and I noticed with you got everything kind of tied away there, really nice and clean. Can you show us a little bit more about that, how to do that? Because I really don't want to hike in, obviously.
Nope,
So
obviously.
how do I manage this?
Nope, not a problem. I'll show you how to do that. We could just use.
So we'll bundle that up, maybe throw that in a pocket.
Put that in your pocket.
You know, I think I'm going to do it off the belt.
Okay, you do it off the belt. If you reach around, there's them loops behind you.
Just two of them.
And so then I just take this around, like you're going around a tree. And now hook this
back to its normal spot. Thing over here, just run that back down. Okay. Yeah, nice. That might even be able to fit under my coat. Maybe you run it on the outside of your coat. I don't know. I know, like with the Womo H1, I like running the harness underneath that jacket actually. Yeah. So then I just have my tether coming out the bottom of it.
Me too. A lot of times when I run, that's what I'm doing. It's right over the top of everything, and then at that angle, you know, waist high, it's just at the bottom of your jacket, not lifting it up that high, so it works perfect.
Sweet. Now, Brad, I noticed with yours, you got that added pad on there, and that's our standard harness then, is that right?
Yeah.
And then I have the micro here, which doesn't have it, right? Okay.
Yep, and they come in two sizes, like a 32 and a 38. And the 32 probably fits in that 33-inch waist down, and above you might want 38.
Okay.
But here, this pad I use because I'm using it more as a traditional saddle, if you will. And so I'm in the tree leaning more. I'm not much of a sitter.
Yeah.
I'm a standing guy. Even when I'm in a hang on, I'm standing more than anything.
Yeah. I'm like 50-50 myself.
Right. Yep. And so, yours is designed more for probably a hang on. You can still use it as a saddle when needed, but it wouldn't be as comfortable because it's just that much, you know, narrower.
Sure.
But
well, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. If you got any more questions or concerns with the harness, go onto the website, check it out to get the full details there. So, thanks, Brad.
Yeah, thank you.